Hello boys and girls, we're back again, playing some Clash Royale. Fortunately did not upload yesterday, was a little bit busy, and also a little bit lazy. But we are back today, coming against Lucas, for the first game, playing A Giant in the back, first play. As you can tell, he's an incredibly high IQ individual. Yeah, I don't know, yesterday I was just a little bit busy doing, I actually don't even remember what I did, so I couldn't have been that busy. But by the time I got home, I was not, I just didn't really have the mindset or anything to talk about, so did not make a video, unfortunately. This is just completely fucked. How is the A-Giant still alive? I mean, brother, like, we're just buffing everything Matrix for no reason. Do you know what I mean? Try and get the king activation, yeah. Oh, he was already activated, never mind, I'm a bot. Either way, hero tombstone as well. Bro, I was for real. Like, I was serious. I mean, for an actual bot, like, what is even going on? Oh my god. And he goes with the fucking, with the thing. This is actually the first time in the entire season I've actually played against this, so I suppose it's that's kind of cool. Just go with an Ice Spirit. It does attack towers, I'm pretty sure, doesn't it? So it's not even going to be able to kill my my dot. Oh, holy snipe! And I think that is it. My dot died. Whatever. That's fine. We're still pretty ahead, and he doesn't have a firecracker to play against my my gang here. So might be able to take it off the counter spear goblins. Suppose we'll see in a second. Yeah. So today I wanted to talk about comparison. You know, you always hear the what's the word? Like the phrase or whatever. The comparison is the thief of joy. Like I said the other day, you know, sometimes the things that I say are a little bit cliche. I'm just gonna go with the Wallies, just to take the tower, so then we can try and get rid of the what's his name quicker. Unfortunately, did not really go to plan, but that's still fine. Let's go with the Wallies over here, I suppose. Try and get a an Ice Spirit down in case she didn't die, but that's fine. Go with another dot. And then just go with another Ice Spirit and a log. With the Wallies on that side as well. Just try and get to the. What the fuck, man? I mean, Jesus Christ. Just gonna go with the dot. Just try and get the tower. Okay, I don't get it. That's a little bit annoying, but it should be fine. Gonna go with this, try and take that other tower, because the firecracker might get it if the spears don't die. And I think that left side tower's gone. I mean, what an absolute fucking bot. Like, what a horrendous deck, man. Like, Jesus Christ, thank God he was shit at the game. Yeah, so the example I wanted to use is I was just getting shopping the other day. I was out with my mum. I went to just to get some food, and well, like in the fruits and vegetables aisle, she's like, oh, like what fruit do you usually get or whatever, and I said blueberries, and he was like, oh, I had blueberries not too long ago, but I just didn't like them because they didn't taste very sweet, and they just taste a little bit weird to me. Now, coincidentally, what she always eats, she always has grapes. Expo player, by the way, that's just fantastic. Gonna go with the Wallies, I guess, in a second. Try and don't let that Ice Spirit die, that'll be nice. Yeah, so she always has grapes, which, I mean, I'm no biologist. There's probably some pretty significant differences between blueberries and grapes. But to me, and of course, everybody has different taste buds. To me, blueberries and grapes taste pretty similar. However, as someone who always has grapes, you are significantly more used to the sweet taste, I suppose. And even though to me they might taste quite similar because I don't usually have those, I'm gonna go with a dart over here, and then just go with an early Wallies. This is so AIDS. Like, bro, what the hell, man? I fucking hate Expos so much. Yeah, so even though to me they might taste quite similar, to someone who has the sweeter version or something that is better, or in a certain department, which is very what's the word? It's not like, so. For example, when you have I want to go with the Wallies in the other lane. I'll just go with this quickly. See if he goes with the log on the Wallies. Yeah, what about? He hasn't got the first idea how to play the game. Yeah. So as someone who has the less sweet version, the sweetness of a grape is overarching the word. I'm not sure. Basically, the sweetness is a lot stronger than anything else, and it's the first thing and the biggest thing that you notice. So what I'm trying to say is, like, as someone who has the less sweet version, when I do have grapes, yes, I can taste that it's not as sweet, but the sweetness isn't the most enjoyable part for me, if you know what I mean. So anyway, the point is, I'm fucking sick of coming up against Expo and just getting shit on by just absolute slop and not being able to do anything about it. That's what the point is, mate. Anyway, I'm in a fountain bitch. Point is, if she was to never have had grapes before, or to, I suppose, abstain, not have grapes for an extended period, I feel like I could very much guarantee that that she would enjoy the blueberries a lot more, or even just enjoy them full stop, because she said that she just didn't like them in the first place. And I think that just shows, even though it's quite a silly point, grapes and blueberries and just fruit in general aren't like the top of the world, they aren't the most important things. It shows that when you compare one thing to another, that that even though both can be good, they're both. I mean, the fact that they're still around, you can have them, shows that they're both pretty good things in the world, I suppose. But even though both are good, when you compare one to another, you can very easily, how would you say? I don't know. You can very easily call one bad when in reality it's actually not. It's actually not that bad, I actually might be able to win this game depending on how many more. Oh, that is so annoying. Depending on how many more fireballs you can get. Yeah, I think yeah, it's so annoying. Even with the nerf, as he's gonna be able to get too many fireballs off, I think. Let's see. Go with this. See if I can get some logs off, I guess. I don't really know what to do. Yeah, I think it's chops. That's so annoying. He's got too many logs off. Or maybe not. Oh my god, I was serious. Whatever. What can I do? Considering that is a 100-0 matchup for him, that's a pretty well played from my side. Yeah, I mean, you can buy the battle pass and buy your pay-to-win emotes and whatever else you want, but you still don't have a family that loves you at the end of the day. Mr. I don't even remember his name. I didn't even read his name out. That's how unimportant you are. Just to the earth. Yeah. So what I'm saying is maybe you should try to you should try to compare things less. Of course, you need to compare some things to see which is better, or I don't know. Like if two things are, say you're buying a camera, one of them has lens A and one of them has lens B. You of course want to buy whichever one has the better lens suited to you. But just because, say for a camera, just because the lens has a wider frame, doesn't mean it's a better camera. The same way, just because the fruit is sweeter, doesn't mean it's a better fruit. Different things offer different circumstances. And I think it's important to be able to discern like objective and subjectively better. Another example is the other day, I was talking about what an absolute crock of fucking shit, by the way. I was talking about the gym, and how people can go online. Please get the ability. Okay, you're such a fucking slut. Anyway, how you can go online on social media and see someone, absolutely fucking massive, but he's not exactly legitimate, shall we say. And even though you've say you've been in the gym for years and years, and you're like, oh my god, I've been trying for so long, but I'm not as good as this person. That doesn't mean that you're not good. Do you know what I mean? A lot of the times these people have certain advantages or certain how would you say? I don't know. They just have certain things which make it easier for them, or which make their circumstances different. This is Chop, by the way. He's just gonna freeze me, so I'm gonna go with this and try and get to an Ice Spirit. I'm not gonna get no Ice Spirit in time, but I don't think it would have made a difference. Yeah. Yeah. So comparison is a thief, bro. Comparison is the teeth. That's a little bit annoying. I don't think the dart's gonna do enough damage there. Yeah. But it's fine. We'll go with the Berserker in this in the other lane, and then since he goes with the Mega Knight, I'm gonna go with a barrel. Yeah, it's chopped. Go with Smallies as well. Should get some nice quick damage. Go with the high gang. Yep, it's huge. And then the Ice Spirit. Oh, he gets one hit, which is a little bit annoying, but he does have arrows. But I'm gonna go with the barrel anyway. Yeah. So one Wally should connect there. Okay, he goes with that. I'm gonna go with the Dart Up High to get rid of the eye tower. Oh, really, bitch. Whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna go with a gang in the pocket in a second when once he's gone. We'll go with an Ice Spirit over here, just to thingy, and then go with a log and see what we can get here. That's a little bit annoying. At least the ability didn't actually pop, so I didn't lose the elixir from it. I'm gonna go with a dart in the back. Just go with a barrel here. Does he have... Okay, he goes with the freeze over there. That's kind of huge. Yeah, I mean, you've just been shit on, bro. Okay, well, I was unable to get any of my words out today. Once again, maybe a speech therapy class and all. But what I'm trying to say is, right, just because someone has a certain trait, or because, and even an object, like a fruit has a certain trait that... Is the word overarches? I don't know. Just because they have one trait that is better than yours, or one trait on one object is better than, the same trait on object B, that doesn't mean there isn't another department, like another characteristic or whatever, that the other one doesn't beat the other one in. You know what I'm saying? And it's important to be able to realize that. My glitch. It's important to be able to realize that one certain characteristic doesn't define which thing is better than the other, if you know what I mean. And obviously there's a lot of places in life where things do need to be compared, and where you do need to compare between one, two or more, just like multiple things. But try not to have your initial instinct or your first thought to be comparison. You should try to look at something on its own and decide whether it's good on its own, rather than straight away being like, but this thing is better. Because when you look a little bit more deep, that thing actually might not be better. I'll see you tomorrow.